Hey Jen, thank you for the creative freedom. I really appreciate that. There's so many little lessons I've learned along the way. So I guess today I want to talk about how important perspective is in maintaining happiness. So the human brain is naturally inclined to look for negative things. So if you're feeling like you're stuck or you're feeling like you're not doing something well enough, it's because your brain's naturally inclined to look for those types of things, or beat yourself up, or compare your situation to something that looks picture perfect on social media, or when you're walking around outside and doing errands. So full transparency, I used to be someone who felt like if I always expected the worst, then I couldn't be disappointed. And truth be told, that's a survival mechanism, and it's just a fear of the unknown if you really get to the bottom of it. But I shifted my perspective when I was going through a really hard point in my life, because me and my husband and my family have worked hard for everything that we've ever had. Nothing has come easy. So when I changed my perspective to start looking instead for those small, beautiful moments in life that you're going to remember when you're older, or an empty nester, or do have it all figured out and you've got time on your hands, you're going to look back on the moments that you were grateful for, those small moments. So just as an example, when I got let go from my previous job, a job that I thought was going to be my career, a job I really enjoyed, I was really heartbroken about that. I was really upset. But I used those 3 weeks to spend time with my boys and create moments and joy that I didn't have time for before. And I really made that time count. I really absorbed it, really brought myself to be present with those moments, so that when I did get another job, as I do now, I knew that I wouldn't have that time anymore. So I really try to make that count and be grateful and appreciate those moments. So if you just start looking for small, tiny things to be grateful for, instead of beating yourself up for something that's not working, those small, grateful moments will start adding up to a more positive demeanor, and then in the grand scheme of things, attract more positive things to yourself and your life. For example, we can be grateful for the fact that we have running water. We can be grateful for the fact that we were able to pay any bills, or all of them. Even if we don't have money at the end of paying those bills, we were able to pay them. There's so many families out there now that can't do that don't have the opportunity to pay the whole bill, or have to fear for the safety and security of their family and kids. So when you put those things in perspective, it starts to become a lot easier to be grateful for what you do have, while you're searching for those actions that will take you into the next step of your life. While you're getting all your ducks in a row, we can stop and, as they say, for a cliche sentence, you can stop and smell the roses. And that's what that means. You have to be present. I'm also, again, full transparency, someone that's survived by disassociating and just functioning through life before. And that's why presence is so important in those grateful periods. So I hope that helped a little bit.